Yo, Brandon loves wrestling TV. What's good, man? I'm gonna do these pro wrestling videos every now and then. I'm gonna do some on AEW later on because I want to talk about AEW too. I got a lot of NBA stuff coming down the pike as well, as usual, for y'all that love my NBA content, which is the majority of what I talk about. But let's talk wrestling, man. Do I believe Cody Rhodes is gonna finish the story and defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40? Should he? But more importantly, will he? I think he will. That's my personal opinion. But I think it's gonna be overkill. I think they're gonna do a little bit too much in the match. I think a lot of things are gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a wild ride. I think it's gonna be the hardest road to a championship in the history. They probably deservedly so, because Roman Reigns has done a phenomenal job with the title for the past 4 years. I'm a huge fan of Joseph Anawai, the young man that plays the character of Roman Reigns. I think he has carried it with integrity, and he's represented the company very well, despite all the issues he's had in the past with his health and things of that nature. I think he's done phenomenal. Now, Roman Reigns, the character, arrogant, all that stuff. I tend to like heels though, because I always said if I was a wrestler, I'd be a heel the majority of my career, because I just like I'm such a nice guy, and I'm a preacher and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I like to be the opposite of what I actually am. Case in point, AJ Styles plays a really good heel when he's wrestling, but I've met AJ Styles in person at actually a Christian event. And that brother is one of the most humble, kind-hearted Christian men, where like take a shirt off his back for you. Just kind-hearted. I was going through something. I was talking to a friend, and AJ Styles came up to me and just like spoke into my life something encouraging. I was like, wow, this dude is a real believer though. You don't come across that a lot of times. A lot of people pretend to be stuff. But do I think Roman Reigns? Yeah, I think he's gonna lose, but I think that it's the bloodline is going to do a lot of extra stuff. I can even see, I'm going to tell y'all, this is something nobody's talking about. I can see Jey Uso even coming out there, kind of helping even the score. After he get done wrestling Jimmy, I see him even coming out, helping out. But the biggest thing is going to be The Rock. And I'm going to talk about that in another video. But I think The Rock is going to swerve Roman Reigns. I see it coming. And most of y'all that have any sense and know how Triple H works with his creative and know WWE history, you know that this is, and I think that'd be the perfect ending to WrestleMania. I've been hearing Solo Sikoa is going to turn on him, but I don't think yet. I think it will happen. And I think when it happens, I think that's going to lead to Roman Reigns turning to a babyface then. I don't see Solo Sikoa going babyface, but I do see him turning on Roman Reigns down the road. And that's going to lead to a Roman Reigns as a good guy against Cody Rhodes as the bad guy down the road. I see that happening, but The Rock is going to cause the problem. It's going to be crazy too. I think, this is what I was thinking, like, Cody is going to be like where this is what I think is going to happen. This is honest truth. I think this is going to happen. Cody Rhodes, near the end of the match, is going to be where he's defenseless. The whole match, they're going to pull a Bret Hart on him. And what I mean by that, those of y'all that know the history of wrestling, y'all remember back in the not NWA, but the WCW days when Bret Hart had signed that contract with WCW, and after getting screwed in Montreal, he left the company and left WWE, and he went to WCW, and he was a special guest referee in that Sting versus Scott Hall match. And the whole match, Bret Hart was because they kept on saying Bret was going to join the NWO. Bret Hart's going to join the NWO. Hulk Hogan was saying it. Eric Bischoff, they all was saying it. And then in like probably like towards the end of the match, during the match, Bret, like, he was cheating, like he was helping the NWO. He was making things hard for Sting. And then right at the end of the match, Bret Hart turns on Scott Hall and cost him the match, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think that Cody Rhodes and this is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Spoiler. Cody Rhodes And Seth Rollins are going to lose that tag team match. They're going to lose to Roman Reigns and The Rock. After the match, the next night is going to be Bloodline Rules, which means anybody can do anything. And see, you got to really pay attention to these things. It's going to become a no disqualification. Now, y'all really watch this. When the match is going on, they're going to be cheating. They're going to be doing stuff, run-ins, sliding in the ring, costing them, making things hard for Cody Rhodes. But what you don't realize is when it's Bloodline Rules means that it's no disqualification. And Rock is, quote-unquote, a member of the Bloodline. So it's Bloodline Rules, no disqualification. So The Rock, at some point during the match, I can see him coming into the ring, rock bottoming Roman Reigns, people's elbow, and it's no disqualification. The referee's gonna be standing right there watching it. He can't do nothing about it because it's no DQ. And then Cody Rhodes is gonna hit that, whatever that move is he does, that little twisting thing he does, roll Roman Reigns up, 1, 2, 3, new WWE champion. I don't think Damian Priest is gonna cash in on Cody Rhodes just because of the implications of the moment, how big it is. I don't think he's gonna spoil that, but I do think he's gonna cause Drew McIntyre, and I'm gonna do that in another video too. I think that he's gonna. I think that Damian Priest is gonna cause Drew McIntyre that match. He's gonna win the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. All right, y'all. Those are my thoughts. I see The Rock turning on Roman Reigns. I see him swerving him in a no DQ match, and the referee can't do nothing about that. Can't say nothing about him interfering, and he's gonna cost him. And Cody Rhodes finishes the story, WrestleMania 40. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace.